Hi you guys, welcome back. I always like it when you join me for an adventure. I'm making spaghetti sauce. My husband took the last 3 quarts of my homemade spaghetti sauce that I canned up with him hunting, and so I've got to re-up on what's in the pantry. So I'm making a big batch. I got this. This is 15%, so it's 85% lean ground beef for $1.99 a pound. And I thought, well, there's my clue. I'm putting the last 2-pound thing in. I've got 8 pounds of ground beef in here. And so I've got a large onion. I mean, this thing was giant. I couldn't even hardly grab it. In here, and I'm browning the meat right now. I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm browning the meat in this big pot here because over here in my roasting pan is where the sauce is gonna live. And okay, I'm back. I've got garlic. My bulb of garlic was a little shy because there was a couple bad cloves in there, so I'm gonna have to add some of my garlic powder. And that doesn't bother me a bit. Another couple tablespoons worth. We love garlic. I think that's why we don't get sick very often. And then I've got red pepper flakes here. I'm going to turn it down so it simmers. Actually, let's get more of these. We don't want it hot. It just adds a little bit of heat in the background, but not hot. And I've got a whole bundle of chopped parsley that's going in. It smells good already. Let's see what I got here. Okay. Need to get some mushrooms in there. Rehydrating. And I'm going to get my meat in here. So I'm going to strain the meat off in batches through a strainer, and I'm going to strain it into this bowl that I make the chicken suet in, because that's all I use it for. So I'm going to get the meat going here. And you know, that 15% fat, at least it's not, that other fat's not going to waste. It's going to be for the chickens. It took them about 3 days to eat that suet. And that's with birds helping them too, so that's not too bad. So I'll go batch number 1. Yeah, as you can see, it's draining off a lot. Meat in there. Go for batch number 2. And make a mess. So I will bring you back when I'm a little further along. I'm also going to add a whole package of zucchini mushrooms, dehydrated, and I'm going to let them rehydrate in the sauce because I'm leaving all the juice in these tomatoes. These are Petite cut diced tomatoes. These also, just in case you ever were wondering, they're very inexpensive. I think it's $2.29 or $2.49 for that big can. They dehydrate fabulous. So you can always have tomatoes on hand. And they rehydrate a little chewier. I like the texture. So anyways, now we've got all our vegetables in here and our meat, and I'm going to have to add some more onion and a little bit of salt. Okay, I have my wine. I have 4 cups of burgundy wine here. This is going to cook down. All the alcohol will cook off of it, and it'll cook down but leave this rich Italian sauce. So I'm excited. It's going to be so good. I tasted it, and I do need to add a little bit more salt. I'm going to hold off on that just because I want to wait until some of the vegetables start lending a little more of their flavor. And this might actually take a jar of my beef stock. Let me taste that. Hold on 1 second. This is the way you make spaghetti sauce. Actually, we're going to have baked ziti with this sauce, and then I'll can the rest.
Even right now, it's really good.
Sorry, I decided there's not enough liquid in here. I don't want to add any more wine. I really don't want to add any more tomato-y flavor. I want that beef flavor to come through. So I'm adding a quart. Wow, that had such a good suction on it, it splashed. That's crazy. Of course, they processed for an hour and 15 minutes because of the pint that I had in there. So I'm just going to add my homemade beef stock to this. And you'll see some sediment from the spices and all that goodness down in the bottom. But oh my goodness, how nice is it to have that on hand. And that was with the, I guess I cooked the short ribs and the London broil down and stock with vegetables. See, now that's better. And I got like 9 pints of meat and 3 quarts plus a few pints of beef stock. So for just this occasion, now I'm going to taste it and see what happens. And it's still really early on. Like I said, I'm not going to add any more spices, but I wanted to add that. Wow. That's amazing. Okay. I'm just going to let it simmer. That's perfect. Alright, you guys. This is the end result. I've got 3, 6, 9, 10 quarts of spaghetti sauce. But I will tell you, it was pretty late last night, and I did not... You've got to crank your Tadler lids down as soon as you take them out of the can or as soon as they're done, and to get that seed on there. And I did not do that, and this one did not seal. So it'll go in the fridge, and we'll have it tonight or tomorrow night, or I'll have it today, or part of it for lunch. So anyway, 9 go in food storage, which isn't bad. Hope this inspires you to do some canning. Put it away. This is dinner for 9 other nights, or 10 now, but for 10 evenings that you don't have to worry about it. You know, I spent a little time with 2 canners going. But anyway,